What is a will?
A will is a legal document that pertains to how we are going to, or how one would transfer assets at death. And that would be assets that you own in your sole and individual name, whether that be a home, bank account, CDs, savings, personal effects, your jewelry, those items. So these are things that you've accumulated over your lifetime.
Who should have a will?
Anyone 18 years of age and older should consider having a will. Should everyone have it? I would tend to say yes. However, there are exceptions to it. If someone is disposing of all of their property, leaving their property through beneficiary designations or transfer on death accounts, then that can take care of most things. However, if there are minors involved, or if there's a trust that we want to establish, we should use a will to do that.
What if you die without a will?
Everybody has a will. It's just a matter of whether or not it says what we want it to.
If you don't have a will, the state that you reside in will have statutes and law that will dictate how those assets will be transferred, and 9 times out of 10, that's not going to be what your intent is.
Can you do it yourself?
The do-it-yourself books or forms that are available on the internet many times can work just fine, especially for simple wills. However, a disadvantage to it is it's not personal, and meaning that you don't get to ask the questions. And not only that, but there's not an attorney across the table asking you, well, have you thought about this? And giving you a list of items that you should think about.
When should you use an attorney?
If you have a unique situation that needs to be addressed, you have a special need family member, you are concerned that someone may contest your will. If you have a large estate, not going to an attorney and having that drafted can create lots of problems on the back end.
How much does a lawyer charge?
A simple will would be $250 to $400, somewhere in that price range, just depending upon the attorney. For a married couple, simple wills, probably $500 to $750. For wills that have tax planning or trust involved in it, probably looking at $750 to $1,500.
What information and documents are required?
I ask a client to, one, bring a sheet, financial statement, if you will. So I'm going to list my 401ks, my retirement accounts, my bank accounts, my certificates of deposit, my home. I'm going to look at life insurance. I'm going to also look at any items that I might have that are collectibles and inventory those. And it's very, very critical that you also specify how that asset is titled.